What's up, everybody? It's Dustin Coyle coming back 2 weeks in a row with my boy Matt Beckham, doing an MLB second week, I guess, recap or preview or something like that. But just trying to do a little weekly session here of some MLB action throughout the season. It's been pretty fun. We had a good time last week. And a lot more has happened since then, probably more so than even happened then. We're going to get into all that here in just a second. Actually, we'll just jump right into it here. You want to start with that the Pirates and Reds brawl here? You want to start there, Matt?
Yeah, man. Let's talk about the Yasiel Puig situation.
Yeah, Yasiel Puig, everybody's favorite player, right? Everybody's favorite Cuban. Are you a Puig fan or nah?
Yeah, I like him, man. He brings some good energy to the game.
Dude, I love Puig, man. I've loved Puig since I think him and Mike Trout, I think they were rookies or pretty similar, within like the first year or two. I always was hoping he was going to be, and they were both kind of like the two players that were like, that were like supposed to be the future of the game and shit like that. I was always hoping he was actually going to be the best. I don't know why. I just like his weird, like he's intense as fuck. He's kind of crazy. He's
got a weird swagger for baseball.
He does have a weird swagger for baseball. He looks, and that's even kind of what I heard somebody say. I can't even remember who it was. It was some general manager though for baseball said he looked more like Khalil Mack than a baseball player during the brawl even. You know what I'm saying? Because he's all swimming around his own team. They're all trying to block him. He's all getting around him, gets up to the front and shit. I was hoping he was going to be able to land a solid fucking connection or two, maybe knock somebody out. The dude's fucking huge. He does look like a fucking football player though. Honestly, I mean he's so fucking thick.
Yeah, Puig is a big boy. The manager of the Reds, man, that dude was pissed about that whole situation. He was ready to blow it with anybody on the Pirates too. It was Puig and the manager. Those two were out there trying to lead that charge.
Dude, the Reds need something, man. I think going into that game, they had lost like 7 straight games, and don't have a lot of promise this season. I mean, so far, obviously. But I like the Puig side. I like the manager too. I don't know how good he is, but I like the whole feisty nature of it at the very least.
For sure, man. For sure.
Did you see what the suspensions were by chance?
Yeah, I think the pitcher got 5 games for his role in it. Puig got 2 games.
How did the pitcher get 5? Oh, because that's only one start. Is that right?
Yeah, exactly. So they caught us suspended for 5 at least. That's a 1-game suspension.
Mm-hmm.
And then Puig got 2 games, and I think the manager even got suspended for
David
1.
David Bell. That's what it says. Yeah, David Bell suspended for 1 game. Yeah, Jesus Christ, man. I get that. I don't know what Puig did that's much worse than anybody else, though. I mean, it was kind of. I mean, he was trying to instigate it for sure, like at the end. But and the pitcher, I didn't think the pitcher that's a big deal either. Honestly, I don't know, man. I would have probably just done no suspensions. Honestly, I think it was all right, or maybe 1-game suspensions. I don't know why Puig gets 2 and nobody else gets 1. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean what the pitcher did. I mean, you see that happen every damn game in baseball.
Yeah,
every game. Anytime you see someone stand and admire their home run, kind of like that guy did, or do anything that baseball is one of those weird sports. There's like unwritten rules. You don't do X, Y, and Z, and when you do those things, people tend to. The pitcher usually is the one that takes the vengeance out. He'll throw at the guy or whatever, and then that usually is what sparks everything.
I think it's a stupid rule, though. What do you think?
That they suspended him?
No, just like the unwritten rules of baseball. I think it's stupid. You stare at your home run too long, dude. Strike his ass out, man, or get him to ground out, or get him to pot white. Don't bean his ass, or don't. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's kind of cheesy.
Yeah, you're giving the guy a free base.
Yeah, I mean, and it's like it's not for. The one that I get is throw at my guy, I'll throw at your guy. I get that shit for sure. But like when somebody does better than you,
getting a poor connection on my end.
Are you? You sound perfectly fine on my end. Can you not hear me very well?
Yeah, I can barely hear you, dog.
All right, I just turned you over to audio only. How about now?
That's better, yeah.
All right. Yeah, I mean, you're coming across perfectly fine.
Sweet.
But we should probably just do
Yeah, that's
audio
all.
only anyway, so that it doesn't have to deal with too much of the fucking too much like bandwidth or whatever the fuck it is. But yeah, I mean, I just think it's stupid as far as like if somebody does better than you, you fucking beat them. You know what I'm saying? I think it's stupid. Like literally, if somebody does something like malicious to you, I get it. But he just hit a fucking home run off you. Basically, he should be able to do anything he fucking wants to, and it's because you lost the situation. Like he won up to you. You know what I'm saying? It's because you weren't good enough. That's why that happened. It's not because he's a dick or something. It's because you sucked in that situation. That's why he hit the home run. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Just go out and strike that guy out the next time. You're
strike him
definitely
the
right.
fuck out. Strike him the fuck out. If it's that big of a bean him, they don't bean his ass, man. That just fucking goes down to fucking long. And obviously, look what happened here. I mean, they got. I guess it worked out in their favor though, because I think they won the game, and then with the Pirates at least, and then I'm literally watching the fight right now. Puig is pretty fucking pissed off, but a lot of these guys, like what's Puig doing that's that much worse than some of these other fucking dudes?
Yeah, not much, man. He's just the most vocal one in that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like you're 100% right. Why the hell are we singling Puig out? Like he doesn't really throw a punch. He doesn't do nothing. Like he raises his arms at one point when there's a dude in front of him. That's about it.
Yeah, but there are tons of dudes shoving each other and like trying to push each other on the ground and shit like that. I mean, it's not like he's the only person doing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good though. I mean, 2-game suspension. I mean, the team sucks so far this season. You know, you got to hope, at least for the Reds, if you're a Reds fan or not or whatever. But you know, you got to hope that spark at least changes something in the team. It's a young team for the most part. You know, they lost a few players, Jay Bruce and stuff like that. You know, you kind of got to hope for a fresh start there and at least something to look forward to if you're a Reds fan. And then the Pirates, I don't even know what to tell you. I think the Pirates are, I mean, at least Chris Archer. Chris Archer's a badass. You got him.
Yeah, both those teams are looking a little weak this year. That's for sure.
Yeah, they're going to be fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's see. What else is kind of new? Did you see yesterday? So yesterday was, I don't know if you saw, I'm sure you did, that it was like the ring ceremony for the Red Sox and all that stuff. They got their rings, and it was their home opener. And had like their little championship celebration. Did you see any of that?
No, I didn't watch the ring ceremony or nothing, but you were telling me about that, and
yeah, I didn't watch it either.
Dope, man.
I watched the game. It was cool. Obviously, I mean, it was a big fucking deal. It's kind of crazy though that it took. I think that was the 11th game of the season. I'm pretty sure, or maybe the 12th game of the season, and that was their home opener. Which I think is. I was thinking. Yeah, that's a long time into the season, huh? But the game, so they lost again. Chris Sale drops to 0-3. I think they lost 7-5. Looked pretty bad. Chris Sale got hit. You know, I'm pretty sure he had more earned runs than innings pitched. And then at one point, did you see that fucking Lourdes Gurriel dude stole home on Chris Sale? Did you see that?
No.
Dude, he straight up stole home on Chris Sale, bro. Like a legitimate 100%, like no trickery, just straight up stole fucking home. And because Chris Sale's a lefty, so he couldn't see him from third. And he had for some reason he was using a fucking huge windup, like almost like he wasn't out of the stretch. He was like almost doing like a traditional, pitching it like traditionally and shit. And fucking the dude, and not only that, he threw a wild pitch too, simultaneously. But, yeah, fucking Lourdes Gurriel actually stole home in that fucking game. I haven't seen that happen. I don't think ever. I don't think I've ever actually seen somebody do it without it being a wild pitch or something like that. You know what I mean?
It's been a long-ass time since people were stealing home. I think Jackie Robinson used to make it a regular thing.
Yeah, like Pete Rose and shit.
Has that been a thing?
I agree, man. As a Red Sox fan and a lover of Chris Sale, that fucking sucked. It was almost weird because like I was watching it and I almost didn't even realize like what had happened when it was happening. You know what I mean? Because I've never really seen that happen, so I almost like thought that like I don't even know but like that. I don't know, that it was an error somewhere or some shit, but yeah, he straight up fucking
You're
stole
watching
home
the
on
game
Chris
like, what's going on? Why did he just run home?
Yeah, literally. I mean, I didn't even see that. You just are looking at Chris Sale, and he's winding up, and then all of a sudden, out of fucking the right side of the screen, there's a motherfucking dude sliding in head first to the goddamn home plate, and Chris Sale's throwing the ball off to the fucking side. And I'm like, what in the hell just fucking happened? And then you realize that dude was just literally hanging out on third base and decided to fucking take off for home, man. And I was like, God damn it. That was pretty fucking impressive for Lourdes Gurriel. I'm not going to lie. How about Billy Hamilton,
to have the thought process to even do that in today's game,
even try
and
it.
Actually execute it, make it home.
That's cold as
You're
fuck.
feeling good
too.
after that.
Chris Sale, man, that's cold as fuck, dude. That's not Chris Sale's the man, bro. I mean, he sucks right now, but that's just kind of the way it is. But man, stealing home on the ace, bro, is fucking. It's pretty ballsy, and they won the game, and they would have probably won the game anyway, but that didn't hurt at all.
Yeah, no, and it's insane to see people like a Chris Sale who just got that huge extension, doing so poorly this year. I mean, again, it's 3 starts into the season. He's 0-3 though, so I mean, it's just a terrible start there.
It's like 9 too, so. And it is only 3 starts, but he didn't have 3 starts like this at any point in the last like 4 seasons. So I mean, it is worrisome, and his fastball's down. I guess yesterday he pitched and hit 95, and that was like a big deal, they said. So I guess it's trending in the right direction, maybe, but you know, it's pretty worrisome. It's pretty fucking worrisome, that 5-year deal with a player coming off of an injury. You know, it is definitely, you know, it's pretty tough. Luckily, one thing that makes it not so bad is there's no salary cap, so it's just if you're willing to shell out more money, which is easier said than done. But I mean, at least there's no salary cap.
Always is.
Yeah, they pretty much are. Dude, did you see fucking Billy Hamilton, though? I got one more play I'm trying to talk about. Billy Hamilton, I believe this was 2 days ago. No, this was last night. This was last fucking night. He made it home on a sac fly from second base, bro. From second fucking base on a, I swear to God, man. It was hit deep as fuck into center, like warning track, and the guy caught the ball and then kind of stumbled while he kind of like was almost like crouched down when he caught the ball and shit, and then kind of fucking stumbled when he was trying to get up. And Billy Hamilton didn't even hesitate, man. He just booked it around third, straight, and it was a play at the plate, but he straight up made it safe on a sac fly from fucking second base, man. I don't know if it's even.
He's so damn fast.
I know. I think that actually might be a sac fly and a stolen base, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like as far as the like statistically, because a sac fly can only move you one bag. I feel like, you know what I mean. I feel like he stole home, kind of.
Yeah, there's not a stat to keep up with what he just did.
Yeah, with a double sac fly. I mean, I agree. I thought that was fucking sick as shit. I just wanted to talk about that. That play is awesome. I was on all the top 10. Like Sports Center and all that shit. I think, and there wasn't even a ton of baseball. It was, you know, one of the. I think that one and the Gurriel play were the 2 like highest rated baseball plays, and they were both fucking sick.
Man, I got one more thing to talk about right quick, just a little random. Did you see that there is a lady that is suing the Houston Astros for a broken finger from a shirt cannon?
I did, man. I did see that.
An index finger, and she's going to sue them for $1 million because she got hit. I mean, she got hit by a T-shirt?
Do for a living? They are wadded the fuck up.
You got hit by a T-shirt, and it broke your finger. Like, come on.
I think that somebody got a concussion earlier in the year, like at a basketball game with the same thing, man. Like it was like a kid. It hit like a kid in the head, and he got a concussion or some shit. Not that that's funny, but it's kind of ironic.
Oh yeah, my God, the shirt cannons are going a little too hard.
Suing for $1 million. What does this woman do for a living?
Man, I don't fucking know. She's had 2 surgeries on the finger apparently. So
already?
I guess it's actually been an issue for her. But
I didn't even read that part. That's not that funny. I'm sorry for laughing, kinda, but 2 surgeries already.